Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the FV304. It's the Tier 6 British SPG located on the north spawn of Cliff. This one is under the command of Kasanova555, and he's a new member of What Arty Noobs, just joined in the past few days. And he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of his howitzer. Game on! Well, the FV304 was designed in 1947. They didn't actually build a prototype until 1950, but it didn't actually go into production at all. It was supposed to be a very lightweight vehicle based on the same sort of chassis that would actually be used for a variety of different tasks. In fact, they did actually have an FV305 as well, which was supposed to have a 5.5-inch gun. And technically speaking, with a 4.5-inch gun, this should be the FV305. Okay, we've got an enemy tank going up there. He fires his first round in. Oh, now that may have distracted the AMD, because he saw our guys going up at the same time, and the shell landing next to him probably upset him. That's going to upset him even more. In fact, at this moment, he's fuming because he's back in the garage. Yes, make poor choices, you end up in the garage. Okay, well, something that Kasanova just spotted. The enemy's making a quick push through the South Pass, and we see a super chappy down there. And from his current position, he can get shells on those guys. Now, he did look away a little, but at least we saw the shell went into the spot. It just didn't hit the chappy. Okay, we've got a Govica here. Rounds out. Good shot. Right into the side of the vehicle. And he definitely lost the module there. Okay, he's waiting for the reload. Rounds out. Just a fraction of a second late. The standard reload for this Arty is 12.94 seconds. And we can see that Kasanova's got 10.46. So he has lost the... Oh, that was a direct hit as well. So he's lost a couple of seconds off the reload time to get it quicker. And he's just got another hit. Now that T-34-100 just going around the corner. He's going to be our spotter on this Govica. Polish tank destroyer just come into the game. Maximum range. Oh, he's not going to be able to hit him. He's gone beyond maximum range now. We can't move any closer because of the cliff. And we land a shell right next door to that T-43, who's got to be a bit upset. Oh, and that IS-2M has just got set on fire. He's still alight. The T-43 takes another hit. The IS-2M is now one shot. Okay, the 4.5-inch howitzer, give you the stats. 450 alpha, 28 millimeters of pen, 2.2 meters on the base burst radius. And the IS-2M's just gone down. So he's going for the T-43 again. He looked away. Oh dear, you shouldn't look away like that suddenly. You can see another Govica. The one that went around the rock is still there. He's on the corner, but that one hit the engine deck. And that guy's got to be upset. We lost sight of him, but he is actually hiding from our teammates. That's why we can't see him. And he was backing up there. I wonder if he hit the cruise control by mistake. No, I think he actually just wanted to open the range between him and them. We're looking at a 40TP who's just the other side of the South Pass. Now, he looked away there, and because of the aim, I didn't get to see if that was the direct hit, but we're looking at the Govica again. Change position. Oh, it's not. It's a different tank. There's 2 tanks there. And he did hit the KV3, but he looked away immediately to go after a super chappy a short distance away. Lines up the shot, rounds out, and yep, got him in the rear of the bustle. He's a one shot now. You can take him out of the game, just need to get a good shot in there. Nope.
That was close, but we can do better.
Okay, do it again. You're close. Rounds out. This could be a kill. No, it's not, because the chaffee moves right to the other end of the rock pass. And now T-29's turned up, and he's very much a one-shot. The Govica we're just looking at just took out our T-29. It would be quite nice, actually, if we could take out their T-29, actually. The Govica takes a hit. 166. That's Chaffee, by the way. He has gone down, the one that he was firing at. Missed, but that T29 is getting closer. Okay, BZ58. Taking a little while to dial in. Tier 7 game with tier 6 tanks in it, by the way. Rounds out. Direct hit and kill!
With the wrong Hollywood star.
Lovely. Okay. Having to dial in on the Gopher again. So many players, when they're new to Arty, they don't let it settle on the dial-in before they shoot. And that's one of the big mistakes, because if you actually do let it dial in, you get tremendous accuracy then, and that's when it can really hurt the enemy. He gets a hit. 91. The T29 did die. He was very weak. And that Gova's very weak now. Rounds out. No, he's going to miss it this time. That guy is going to go down very shortly. Okay, we're 2 up on the enemy. We're looking at a KV3 that's the other side of the donut. Trying to get a look at him. There he is, just the other side. Lines up the shot, rounds out. Oh, you looked away. Don't look away. Otherwise, you can't find out if you did hit or where it hit. It's very important to get that sort of information. Rounds out. Yep, takes a hit there. He didn't expect to get hit because, of course, he's right up against the rock face. And normally that would protect a tank. But in the case of the FV304, it won't protect him because the FV304 can loop the shells over the top of the rocks and down onto the target. Great trajectory. That's a direct hit. You see, if you look away, you'd never see that actually happened. So you know that you touched him. Rounds out again. Nope, he's moved now. Okay, our guys are around the corner, but they can't see him at the moment. That's why we're not spotting. Oh, he's moved away altogether. We're outside range now, so we need to get closer. Now, there's only 3 enemies left. There's 4 in our team, including 2 Arty. Our guys are acting as spotter. Our P43, he's getting badly mauled. And in fact, he's now gone. We get a shot. Rounds out. He's turning. He's weakened. I think his engine's bust. He's moving very, very slowly indeed. Go for it again. Rounds out. Long range. Nope. Didn't get it. Okay. Now, we can see this one. The KV3 is... Oh, it's the same one, but it's actually... He's close to range just a little. So, let it settle. Rounds out. Looks good. It is. Okay, do it again. That's the M44. The other RT on our team. Rounds out. Another hit. Of course, the M44 does have a very long reload compared to us. But the good news is that he has stun and a big 155mm howitzer. Ours is a 4.5 inch. Oh, no, nothing happened after that shot. But he probably thinks he's safe. And oh my God, look at this. 2 Arty versus a heavy tank and a tank destroyer. They killed off all our teammates. But we're now trying to kill these guys. That wreck was moving, so somebody is pushing it. And I think the guy is directly alongside it. Rounds out again. Okay, the view range of this Arty is 255 meters. The M44, I believe, is about the same. I'll verify that just to make absolutely certain. Well, the good news is it's actually slightly longer. It's 265 meters. But the problem is now we've got to spot 2 tanks who've got better view range than we've got. So we've got to find them, and then we've got to finish them off. Now, the KV3 is badly weakened. And, of course, Kasanova's coming from this side round the mountain, and the enemy tanks probably don't expect that. We haven't seen the Achilles. Hasn't been spotted at all yet. He could be an AFK, as far as we know. Now, if he goes up here, he might get spotted. If he does test the, to see if he's going to be seen, the M44 might be able to get a shot. He hasn't sent a message, but I think that's what he might be doing right now, getting ready to send a message. The alternative is that he might actually be going to our cap, and he's going to sit in the cap and pray that the Arty doesn't fire at him. He's not fast enough to catch an Arty, not this one. 72.4 kilometers an hour. It's the fastest Arty in the game. There's no way he could chase this FV304 and catch up with him. The M44 is also pretty fast. If I remember correctly, it was around the 55, it's actually 56.3, so I was right. Around the 55 kilometer an hour mark. So he's actually a little faster than we are. Now, has he been spotted? He's expecting the guy to gone to... No, he's in the cap. He is in the cap. I did suspect that. Okay. I think for a second he was thinking that the enemy tank would go to the sniper's nest and wait for our guys to come in and start capping, and then he'd shoot them from range. The M44 is getting close to the enemy cap, and I suspect that he will find that the Achilles is an AFK, and he'll try and kill him once he's spotted him. But I have the feeling we'll be seeing the KV3 any second. Now, there are some spots around here with bushes and trees where he can use that to his advantage. He's saying, where's the Achilles? Kasanova's after his third mark of excellence. He's desperate to get it. He can't see the enemy yet. He's been spotted. And it is the Achilles. He's not an AFK. He is actually alive. And he has lost some of his health. Good shot. Right on target. Now, is the Achilles going to come and try and kill him? I think he is. Here he comes. We're almost loaded. This will be a mistake for the Achilles. Oh! And he's taken around because, yes, he wasn't able to. But the Achilles, fires his 17-pounder and takes out, yes, he takes out Kasanova. He couldn't get that shot on target. Normally, I auto-aim to make sure the shell will hit the target. It keeps the howitzer down so that it can actually derp the enemy. Unfortunately, in this occasion, he missed or fluffed the shot as the guy came over the rise. Auto-aim would have prevented that. Now, our guy's in the cap, and their guy's gone back into the cap. The Achilles. So the KV3 is the one who's actually depending... the Achilles is depending on the KV3 to get a reset. Now, we can win this because we're so far ahead. I thought the M44 would find the Achilles in the cap area and AFK and kill him, but it turned out he went there to cap. And that's now worked out to our advantage. There's the Achilles. He's on the way in, which means the KV3 was the one capping, but I think the Achilles has left it too late because this is going to end up with a win. And it has. And the Achilles doesn't bother to kill the M44. Here's the end of battle stats. And that was the third mark of excellence game for Kasanova555 in the FV304. He also managed to get an ace tanker out of that game. And that's well deserved because he did do a lot of damage to the enemy. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 15. And he got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle in damage. 8,013 was the win 8, so Super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. All the highest damage in this game turned out to be that Achilles. Yes, he got 4,127 hit points of damage. And that's all the more surprising because this guy was not spotted by our team until the Achilles suddenly showed up in the cap when Kasanova went to try and get the reset, and there he was sitting there. I suspect that he was probably in the sniper's nest for most of the game, and shooting from there, and that's why he was never seen until that particular point. We can see as well that he did get the high caliber and a Confederate for that 4,127. Second highest damage was the Black Prince with 2,983. And the third highest damage, well, that went to Kasanova. He got 2,779 in that one. He also picked up the Gauze medal. When it came to kills, we can see the high scorers were the Black Prince and the Achilles. They both got 4 kills each. And when it came to second place, that's the M44, who picked up the Invader medal for winning by the cap. And he got 3 kills. So did the Firefly 5C, who got 11 slays, and the ARL 44. In joint third place, we've got, yes, Kasanova555 and the IS2, both with 2 kills. When it came to base XP, we can see the winner here is the Black Prince with 1,249. In second place, we've got the Achilles, the loser on the enemy team, but he's still got the second highest base XP, 1,041. And in third place, we've got Kasanova with 923. So 2 players managed to get over 1,000 base, and they were on opposing teams in this game. Kasanova fired 40 rounds of ammunition. You normally have 75 rounds of ammunition in the game, so you've got plenty, and he only used over half his ammo. 20 direct hits on the enemy shows his accuracy, and one of those was a penetrating shot. Now, I'm pretty sure that would be the AMD that he actually struck, who was sitting parked on the road. Yes, look at that, 415 hit points, 1 penetrating shot. He really shouldn't have stuck there, but it may have been that his wheels were damaged and he couldn't move away, and that's why he got wiped out. 30 splashes on the enemy as well, 2,779 hit points, of which 2,539 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, both were penetrations, both from the Achilles, I'm afraid. Yes, I would recommend, if you are going to shoot at the target, it's coming over rise like that, because he's a moving target and your reticule is going to try and follow him if you auto aim on, and that means you should be able to keep the howitzer down so you don't miss him. If you auto aim, it's the best way to do it. I didn't know that you hadn't auto aimed until you missed the shot, and then I thought, oh yeah, I've seen that happen to me before. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, that's the Achilles. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and he earned a profit of 23,079 credits for the battle. And he also got 25 bonds for a mission achievement and 7,616 experience points because he got a mission completion of 5,540. So a very good game and a 3rd mark of excellence. He won't forget that one in a while. And of course, now it's also on our channel. This game actually took place only a few days ago. So yes, at the beginning of the month. But now he's a member of What Arty Noobs. So of course, he can also share some of the really best replays that he's ever had. All the really interesting ones, so we can actually see them. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. Very well played. I might have made a few different changes as well. Once he actually did spot that Achilles, he could have let the M44 have a go from the other side of the battlefield. He probably would have been able to get a direct hit if he just acted as spotter, but I think he did want to get that kill as well. He did get that lovely strike on him while he was moving. It's just, again, as I said, auto aim on to make sure that the howitzer stays lined up with the vehicle, and that way you ensure the shell hits the target. But yes, he could have run away from the Achilles, actually, because the Achilles is not that fast. Not compared to an FV304, except of course he's got better accuracy. So yeah, in the circumstances. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.